Sadly, the Galaxie is not with us today. It did not come back for this trip, but hopefully it will be here for the next.
What he said, Galaxie's not here right now, but I plan to have it back by May, so mark my words and call me out if I don't have it. Good morning and welcome to today's video. Typically when I do one of these Ocean City Cruisin' Week vlogs, or at least kickoffs, I'm super excited because I'm on my way down to Ocean City. I have an 8-hour buffer in the middle though this time, and it's called work. So here's my 1963 Galaxie, have it sitting at home, and I'm going to be doing what I've never done before, and I'm going to take this to work. I didn't even have this running fully right until about 12 hours ago. It's, like I said, 5, so actually less than 12 hours. I went to bed at around 12:40 in the morning, and woke up at about 4:30, so I'm running on less than 4 hours of sleep. And the reason that I'm taking it to work is because I'm working an hour and a half away on the way to Ocean City, so it doesn't make sense to go out, come home, and then go out again. So I'm going to check my fluids. As long as they all look good, I'm going to go ahead and run up to the gas station, get some gas, check my tire pressure up there, and then we'll be good to go. I'm a little bit nervous because I've never driven this early or to work where I need to make sure that I show up so that I get paid, but I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, check my fluids, see if we're good, and if all looks good, we'll call it good and drive. Little low on coolant. I think there was some air in the system, so I'll go ahead and top that off. And then oil is good as well, so looking good. I do apologize to my neighbors because I'm sure they're not going to be too happy with me at this 5 a.m. hour, but I do need to get going to work. And the choke is broken, so of course I have to throttle the idle, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn on my headlights, turn on my wipers because there is a little bit of rain, and yeah, we'll get going. At least she sounds good. Dash is all lit up, radio is on down there, and the fuel light of course doesn't work, but you can see that we are real low on fuel. So my first stop's gonna be the gas station, where I'm gonna top off on fuel, get air in the tires like I said before. Let's go ahead and take on off. And we are off through the neighborhood. They say some of the wildest decisions that you make out there, some of the craziest ones, and possibly some of the dumbest ones are the ones that you make when you're in your 20s. Here I am, 23 years old, driving a car that is 62 years old, all the way out to work, 2 hours away. If you told me when I was probably 10, 15 years old that I'd be doing something like that, driving a car that old, that far to go to work, I'd say, that's stupid, why are you doing something like that? And you know what? Here I am at 23 wondering the exact same thing. Smartest decision? No, but you know what? We're gonna get there. I'm committed. I'm thinking we're gonna have a good year this year. Last year's Cruisin' Week was awful. Catch that vlog if you missed it. I'll link it here. But currently we're running at 180 degrees, 13 volts on the actual voltage meter right there. And then here on the oil pressure, we're reading 50. So I'm happy with that and hope that continues to go. This guy behind me is high-beaming the crap out of me. I'm sorry, buddy. I can't go any faster. He's soaking right now at about 200 degrees. Let's go ahead, get her on topped off, and check the tire pressures. Wawa has granted me gas at the small price of $65, so I have a full tank of gas. Kind of risky driving around like that because last time I filled up was Ocean City of last year when I broke down on Cruisin' Week, which once again, hoping that doesn't happen this year. But we have a full tank of gas. I have a little breakfast sandwich to get me going and keep me going through the day, so I'm gonna keep on driving. And yeah, we will call that good and hopefully make it to work without an issue. It's starting to lighten up now, so I got some more natural light rather than just my headlights and the street lights. Less than 50 miles to go. I had about 85 miles total into this commute, so we're at about 45, so we're getting close to the halfway point. Knock on wood, so far so good. Just crossed the Delaware state border, which means that I'm about 45 minutes from work right now, about 33 miles, so not too shabby. Smooth cruising so far, hoping that continues to go this well. Less than 5 miles away. I'm a little late for work, so that sucks. But the tiredness from 3.5 hours of sleep is really catching up to me right now, so I might need a nap in the parking lot after work. I might need to grab a Red Bull on the way. I'll keep you updated, but should be at work next time I record. I am turning off the main road into the parking lot now, so I can officially say that I've done it. Driven a project car to work and driven a 62-year-old car to work. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead, put down the camera, go to work for the next 8 hours, and I'll catch you once I'm off. I was not lying when I said the tiredness caught up to me while I was driving here earlier. I got off of work an hour ago and laid down in the back of my car an hour ago to take a nap, and here we are. Feeling refreshed though. Now maybe another pit stop or two, and then Ocean City it is. Just stopped by Advanced Auto Parts in Dover, Delaware. I was picking up some additives for the fuel for the Galaxie because I did fill up this morning. I wanted to make sure that it's running what's equivalent to leaded fuel in today's society, so I got some lead substitute. No complaints there. Good experience talking to Mr. Dutch working the counter. Currently we're running at about 205 temperature-wise. It gets down to about 180 when I'm cruising, and then it soaks up to about 200, 205, 210, which, from what I like to hear, these FE engines, like to run about 180 to 210. They run happy in that range. So as long as I stay around there, I'm happy. Last year I got up quite hot, and I'm trying not to overheat again this year. And speaking of not doing too hot, if you hear my voice sounds a bit off, allergies are kicking my butt right now. So sleeping in the car for an hour with the windows down didn't really help, but I'm hoping that some sleep tonight will make me feel better. I don't want to have to postpone any day's activities because my throat's killing me. Pollen, man. That sign reads, "Where do missing socks go?" for Delaware Portable Buildings. They always have the funniest and most bizarre signs out at all times, and it's comical. Traffic, for whatever reason, is just abominable. I just took a shortcut to avoid all of this because my engine started getting hot, which is what happened last year when I blew my transmission. So I hope that's not subtle foreshadowing into this year's occurrences, but I made my way out of that. I took a shortcut back way, whatever you want to call it. So I dodged through some back roads, ran the temperature back down probably 20 degrees in just the span of a few minutes. If I decide to keep this car long term, I have to remove that lowering kit. I either need to find some sort of way to get on airbags, get some sort of way to breathe under there, or just take it out. Because I was watching it the other day, you can literally see the waves of heat packing underneath of there, and you stick your hand under, it feels like you're sticking your hand inside of an oven. It's just way too hot to be sustainable, and yeah, I just, long term, it's not gonna work. I can't keep doing this and keep having such a hawk eye on the temperature gauge. I'd rather lift it and not have to worry about it. I had to make a pit stop. Walmart got some allergy relief. Definitely needing it. And then ethanol fuel stabilizer, so I'll go ahead and pour about a quarter of that bottle into the trunk because it treats 80 gallons, and I have 20 gallons in the tank right now. Oops. Bingo. Hoping I didn't heat soak too bad. Let's find out. Alright, took a second, but we got it. I'm about 10 minutes away from my buddy's house where I'm staying, so I am just about done driving for the day. A lot of driving on the Galaxie today, but it handled it well. It did start to get hot in traffic at that one point, like I mentioned, but other than that, no complaints whatsoever. I definitely feel a small bump in power just with the small tune-up and maintenance that I did. Nothing too major, but it does feel like it's got a little bit more kick. It's also got a fresh transmission in it, which hasn't been driven on too much, so there is also that. I wasn't too worried about the drive getting down here. I knew it could do it because I've seen it do it before. My worry is that the travel back won't be as smooth because I've never done that before. I've only gone there because we remember what happened last time. Once again, check out that video where I overheated and cooked my transmission. But, long story short, I'm happy with how it did today. I'm happy with how it drove. Feels fine. I like it, so yeah. As you can see, she is parked here on the street because we have made it. I'm at my destination for the night. It was a long drive, but a relatively smooth one. The only real overheating or scare on the road of any kind was when I was sitting in traffic, and it did get a little bit hot, but nothing too much to be concerned about. I think that is because that front end sits so low. All the heat gets trapped underneath of there, and it really cannot escape. The fan can't really push it anywhere, so it tends to get a little bit hot. So I'll have to address that in the future. Hopefully it doesn't become an issue while I'm here. In the meantime, I am going to go inside, hang out for the night. I'm going to clean it up tomorrow because it is still quite dirty and I haven't cleaned it since before last cruising week, but for the time being, I'll go inside, I'll enjoy the rest of my evening. I might end this video here, I might keep it going, but regardless, thanks for watching thus far. I'll keep her going or I'll end it here. We shall see. Alrighty, I'm going to record this and throw it onto the video clip before and not end it like I thought I would. It's Thursday evening now, it didn't do much with the car today, so I did start it up at one point and it backfired. So, I'm going to go into the trunk and look for a little rubber cap to throw over the half-inch hole or so that goes onto the back of the carburetor, because when it backfired, it blew it out. I just wanted to start it up, show it off a little bit, and I didn't keep up with the throttle. The benefit of having a broken choke. There we go. These will work. Go ahead and get one open. There we go. Kinda hard to see, but the open cap is right there underneath of that rod. There she is. Advance Auto only sells 5/8 vacuum caps for whatever reason. That's a 1/2 inch, so I threw a zip tie on it. And we're gonna go ahead, cut that zip tie, throw the air cleaner back on, and we're good to go. The old cap, I was gonna try to reuse it, but it exploded when it blew apart. Fortunately, I have some more coming in the mail because I foresaw this happening, so we're gonna be in no trouble at all. It's 10:30 at night, so throw apologies to the neighbors. We'll turn on the lights and take off. Here at the Ocean Car Wash in Ocean City, Maryland. We're right by the Jiffy Lube, so we're gonna go ahead and get her all cleaned up. You can see it's got some real nasty stains up front. I saw the fan running just to dissipate some heat. It's collecting a lot of heat underneath. I'm still thinking it's getting a little bit warm just because of that low ground clearance.
Stop that! Hey, that's my 4Runner.
Sorry, sir.
Give us a little review of the my 4Runner. It's a manual, by the way.
It is manual.
It's a manual, by the way.
Jiggle stick's fun.
Jiggle stick is fun.
But yeah, I mean, I like the way it drives. I want a 3rd gen at some point or another, and I wouldn't mind getting a manual one. I like the way it handles. Never driven it off-road, but on-road.
Can we just let's just appreciate the starlight I did.
Do you have it on time lapse or is it on regular?
No, I figured it out. It took me a little bit.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh. Douche, 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 douche.
Everything in this car is made of metal. It's metal, man. It's metal, bro. Honk honk is metal, man. Does this thing not have power steering?
What's that fan noise? Alrighty, well, as you saw by the quick little video clip there and the washing of the car is now washed, and we also bumped into some buddies here who were driving down the road and happened to spot me in the Galaxie cleaning the car. It is past midnight now, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna head out, and yeah, I'll pick up tomorrow and I'll show you guys what all we see, what all we do, and hopefully able to make for some good content. Hoping to see a lot of cool stuff and hoping for a good weekend driving the Galaxie. See you then.